Greg had a lot to say today. And I get you, Reese. Sometimes when Joni and I read the morning paper, we just like cry. Why are these, some young person has done something terrible, they've destroyed themselves and somebody else. Oh, fuck. Get it. This is not terribly happy either, but here we go. Pages here. This is called The Great March of Return, and it has an epigraph: barbaroi, ancient Greek, foreigners, barbarians, an onomatopoetic word referring to the babble, bar, of non-speakers of classical Greek. It's the curse of civilization. That way the barbaroi disgust our dainties, as do worms that we impale on hooks. The PhD biologist I know fishes, and I have worms. They work apple cores, lawn clippings, leavings of my suburban manor into compost. He cannot bear to bait, imagining pain and ecumenical adaptation, but rakes with artificial flies brittle faces into gill-corroding air. Then he lets them go. Now, I don't judge. Many beings languish beneath my reckoning. Worms, for example, when I turn my garden with a sharp spade, though I try not to look. Nothing new. 3100 BCE Narmer palette, graven incense grinder embossed with crowns of united Egypt, hieroglyphs, myths, serpopod necks entwined like worms, creatures in aspect human, divine, Pharaoh's parade, decapitated foe stacked like fish on display. Civilization has its costs, right? Who'd forego that honey-smooth golden mask? Who'd cut bait and let those people go? So try to see it our side the razor wire. Mere shadows drift in scurf of tire burn. Tear gas, drop of a sudden, repose in debris of brains, plastic bags fluttering, mute comrades rushing, the artless ambulance of bent limbs, distal part, said some medic, carried apart to head-scarved wives, beating brows with brown fists of provocation, and the inevitable man-march of shouting coffins and flags. Why be moved? You eat fish. So Greek Democrats declared to Milos, strong do whatever, weak suffer what must. Rome contrived republics, siegecraft, bargained with the babblers, resist and be the lion's sport. But be a sport and join us in the bleachers. How many millennia must be plagued by dainties' tears before we acclaim Pharaoh's 51st century parade?